Nuclear lib cringe.
As Langston Hughes wrote, "Oh, let America be America again. The land that never has been yet, but yet must be the land where everyone is free." Oh, yes, I say it plain. America never was America to me, but I swear this oath, America will be.
Propeller Fortnite.
That's it. I'm a Republican, dude. I'm done. Mistake. I'm a Republican now. I'm a reactionary conservative. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's it.
Thank you for everything, Hasan.
Cory Booker, you did it. Fucking did it, dude. Holy fuck, dude. You think Cory Booker moaned when he watched Hamilton? Like, it was probably real awkward. Rosario was sitting next to him and was like, "Oh God, this has to end. This is done." That's when she realized, like, we can't do this.
Booker making New Jersey look worse somehow.
God damn, dude. This is chatter abuse. You have to stop. Nope.
That is the story of how you got to this desk. You and I and everyone here, generations of folk who came here and said, "America, I'm Irish." You may say, "No, Irish or dogs need to fly," but I'm going to show this country that I can be free here. I can make this country love me as much as I love it. Chinese Americans forced into near.
Is he about to cry? Oh my God. This is like, perhaps we need toxic masculinity, I think.
Slave labor building our railroads, connecting our country. Saw the ugliest of America, but they were going to build their home here and say, "America, you may not love me yet, but I'm going to make this nation live up to its promise and hope." LGBTQ Americans, from Stonewall women to Seneca, hidden figures who didn't even get their play until some Hollywood movie finally talked about them and how they were critical for us defying gravity. All of these people loved America.
This is the only time where the ad break actually saves chatters, because I'm going to run it right now. Okay. Now, of course, if you want to see how much more nuclear this cringe can get, you can subscribe to have an ad-free broadcasting experience. It's not going to be the last ad break that I run. You know, there's more of it coming. For $5 or for free. However, I will be serving you with an ad right now, for 1 minute ad break is upon us.
America. And so you faced insults here that were shocking to me. Well, actually not shocking.
Oh God, she's crying. Oh my Lord. I hate this. It's just a sequence of like, who's more cringe? I swear to God.
I had to mute the stream. This was too much.
It's just like, is it Lindsey Graham with his like debate lord shit? No, she's crying.
But you are here because of that kind of love. And nobody's taken this away from me. So you got 5 more folk to go through. 5 more of us.
Acting aside, do you think he believes what he's saying? Yes. Yes, that's the worst part. I think Cory Booker literally is like, I mean, he's like an alien, dude. He's like an alien who is trying. Wow, dude, gifters are literally hurting people right now. Thank you, Harsha1306 for the 5 get the subs, allowing 5 people to sit through this beautiful, incredible
And then you can sit back
rant.
and let us have all the debates. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a well-charted Senate floor because it's not going to stop. They're going to accuse you of this and that. Heck, in honor of your person who shares your birthday, you might be called a communist. But don't worry, my sister. Don't worry. God has got you.
What?
And how do I know that? Because you're
Kev Rhino, thank you for the 5. Get the subs as well.
Here. And I know what it's taken for you to sit in that seat.
Dude, he's so cringe, dude. I mean, this, okay, listen, what we just watched for the past 2 days is just such a perfect example of American politics because, one, it's purely symbolic. The stakes are predetermined, okay? We're only doing this in the most performative capacity because, like, she's going to be appointed, right? She's going to be voted in because they already have the majority. And in this symbolic process, you have the theater kids, you have the theater kid Democrats doing shit like this kind of posturing. And you have the theater kid Republicans who are just like using this as an opportunity to cut ads for themselves by bringing up like a multitude of issues ranging from like trans rights to whatever the fuck. Showing emotion equals cringe, Hasan. I mean, dude, I mean, yeah, it is because he's showing emotion for like an America that does not exist. But ultimately, it didn't even need to. None of this had to happen. But, you know, it's happening regardless. Even she isn't moved by what he's saying? No, she is. She was crying, guys. What the fuck? She literally teared up. She loved it. You're right. Ted Cruz was checking the reactions on Twitter after. He was searching Twitter for his name right after his exchange with Chairman Durbin. Ted Cruz seems to be checking his mentions after his back and forth with KBJ and Durbin. Oh my God. Oh my God, they clapped him. He's name searching. Oh no. I wonder how well I did. Hey, at least he's not liking a little bit of porn-a-rooney, you know? I wonder if he logged on to watch me, you know, see what the fuck I had to say about him. We want some more videos of British being terrible or something? No.
New Jersey is the greatest state in America. Return to New Jersey, Hasan.
Senator Markey is a friend of the show. Also, do you think Senator Booker moaned when he saw Hamilton? What? I mean, I'm not going to fucking hold my punches. You know, I'm going to. These are important investigative reporting. These are questions that the smart journalist is going to ask. Did Cory Booker moan when he watched Hamilton the third time? Cory Booker's the type of guy that puts his soup in the fridge to cool down before eating it. He also shuts the fridge off with his butt. Slams it. Cory Booker says whoopsie. He definitely does say whoopsie. Straight up.
Can't believe it's been 10 months already.
Do we talk about... Wait, what? Charlie Kirk, Ketanji Brown Jackson is what your country looks like on critical race theory. Your children and your grandchildren are going to have take orders from people like her. And what's amazing is she kind of has an attitude too. Wait, what?
So as we get into that...
Bro, this dude hasn't changed his outfit in like 2 days, bro. He's still wearing the same fucking ugly ass hat and shit.
These very simply stated questions do not require overthinking. So I suppose...
Cory Booker, the type of guy to see a box of pharmaceutical bribes on the table, wiggle his hand over the box and say, "Don't mind if I do." You really improved that. That was good.
Another question here, though, is where does this come from? Well, KBJ, Ketanji Brown Jackson, is what
Hassle.
your country looks like on critical race theory. KBJ is your country on CRT. KBJ, Ketanji Brown Jackson, is an embodiment.
Wild that his face is so tiny that the camera can't focus on it.
You're on Philly D again, Hassy.
The camera's literally focusing on everything but his tiny little face. The camera's having such a hard time being like, artificial intelligence and face tracking technology has failed us. We can literally find random people in a fucking crowd of thousands, if not millions, but we can't find Charlie Kirk's goddamn face. Okay? We just can't do it. Can't find his face. No face tracking technology currently exists.
Of the tyranny that we currently live under. She's an ideological, unintelligent, yet confident fanatic who is so dismissive that you might even ask the question of what a woman is. And so
I don't get it. Like, what does that have to do with her fucking appointment? Like, what? It's like being upset that, she wouldn't tell you what her McDonald's order was like 3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? It's just unrelated to the conversation.
Able to answer simple questions on biological reality or the natural law that anchors the Constitution, then how can she possibly be prepared to defend it or the purpose of the Constitution? The answers from KBJ, outside of the fact that she won't answer the very simple ones, such as what is a woman, reveal a distaste for our structure. How will KBJ ever decide a case on a woman's right to choose? How will KBJ ever decide a case on affirmative action if she can't tell us what a woman actually is?
Bro, Antonin Scalia was a fucking incel, okay, who had never even seen a woman in his entire life, and yet he still had no problems, okay, deliberating on what happens to women. Don't worry about it. I think she'll be all right.
She wants to be the first ever black woman on the Supreme Court, yet she won't even admit that she's a woman. And of course, the media is playing along. The New York Times thinks like this is awesome. Like, whoa, she's so smart. She's at such another level that she won't even play the game of answering what a man and a woman is. Brilliant.
Ketanji Brown Jackson, please answer the most important question of the day. How many holes does a straw have? Oh, you won't answer it. Well, guess what? We knew it already, but this confirms it. You are not eligible to be the Supreme Court justice. You were right. Oh, Ted checking a little bit of porn-a-rooney. Is hot dog a sandwich or a taco? Oh, can't answer that. Coward. Can't be Supreme Court justice.
No, actually, that's a mark of the unwise. The unwise person takes something that makes sense
real life politics
and makes it complicated. So we've bashed against CRT a lot here on this program, and we're going to continue to. What do you get when you start to platform and implement critical race theory into every single corner of American society, in your corporations, in your schools? Your children and your grandchildren are going to have to take orders from people like her. And what's amazing is that she kind of has an attitude, too. You look carefully at some of those videos, she kind of just, she's like, what? Why are you asking me such a question,
Do I get my
Senator?
brain rot yet?
She feels entitled to this position. Why wouldn't she? It's not like she got this position based on her qualifications. It's not
there
like
it is.
She was selected because of her amazing rulings. Of course not. And most Republicans are treating her very carefully.
1 year, let's go.
Because they don't want to have MSNBC say this is racist, and in fact, they're already saying that. There's article after article
I'm confused about what CRT has to do with gender. Like, I don't know what that he meant by that. Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.